Hey everybody, it's me LaTanya from Smarty Style, and today I'm here for a very quick, fun summertime tag that was created by Mary Ali Sanchez from Pencils and Magic Wands. She reached out to me and asked if I would participate in this tag, and I said yes, of course. So it's a series of, I believe, 15 questions that are all kind of summer themed that she asked me and some other people that are participating to answer. I will be sure to leave the questions in the description box if you are someone who would like to participate in this tag and you have a YouTube channel, or even if you did something on Instagram, you can do that as well. So I'm going to get started so that this video is not too long. So it's called the Fun in the Summer Teacher Tag, and the first question is, what is your favorite thing about summer? I have a feeling that everyone that participates in this is gonna say almost the same thing. My favorite thing about summer is really just the fact that it is unstructured, unscheduled, and that I'm really free to do whatever I feel like doing, whenever I feel like doing it, whether it's being productive in some way, or going out to meet friends, or going out to get a nice coffee, running an errand. Just the fact that I can do it on my own time is what I like the most about it, because I think that is what helps me to feel much more relaxed by the end of the summer and go into the school year feeling more relaxed and less tense. So that is my favorite thing, just the pure fact that everything is unstructured and I can do things when I feel like doing it. Number two, how do you typically spend summer days? For the most part, I wake up around either 8 or 9. The first thing that I'm always going to do is I will go work out. I do have a membership to Orange Theory, which is like a fitness, I guess you could say it's a fitness club where it's an instructor that's telling you what they want you to do and how they want you to do it. So I wake up and that is the first thing that I do. A lot of times after I finish with Orange Theory, I might have an errand or two I need to run. I might run to Target, and then I'll come home and I'll either do one of 3 things. I'll decide that on that day, I don't really care to be productive. So I'll come home, shower, get dressed, eat some breakfast, watch TV, and then whatever I feel like doing the rest of the day is what I'll do. Like, I will definitely take a nap if I'm deciding I'm not really gonna work too much. I might meet with a friend, I might hang out, I might watch something on Netflix, I might just sit around and watch TV all day. So it's either gonna be that, or I'll decide that it's a day that I wanna do some schoolwork and I'll prep something at home. So maybe I'm making stuff for my classroom, maybe I'm reading on curriculum because I am switching grade levels this year. Maybe I'm researching something that I've been interested in looking into. Or coming up soon, I may decide I need to go work in my classroom because I do need to set up my classroom for the school year since I've moved to a new school. So those are pretty typical days. Nothing too exciting, but that's pretty much how I'm gonna spend most summer days. Number 3, what are your go-to summer activities and or places to visit? Now this is gonna sound sad, but my number 1 summertime activity is nap taking. I love taking naps. I love sleeping, especially like in the middle of the day where there's just fresh air running through the house and the dogs are relaxed. So I love taking naps. I also like to just go out and just run little errands that are fun for me, like maybe buy a couple things for my house, or meet up with some friends to go shopping, or do something that I wanted to do during the school year but I just didn't have the time to do it. Go out and get a pedicure. Just be leisurely, basically, is what I guess I'm saying. I don't have a particular place that I love to visit during the summer, so I think mine are just more activities. I just like to be a lady of leisure, as I always say. Number 4, beach or swimming pool. I don't really frequent either very much. I actually have a pool in my complex. I have never been to the pool. I've probably lived here, I think 4 years now, and I still have not gone to the community pool. I don't know how to swim, that's one reason. I don't need a tan, so that's another reason. And I don't really truly understand the concept of going out to lay in the hot sun, because then I'm just laying there and I'm hot. But I know people love to do that because it's relaxing. But if I had to choose between the pool and the beach, I would probably go to the beach because I've gone to the beach with friends. I do find it relaxing, even though I don't really get in the ocean. And at some point I get to the point where I'm just really hot and I'm kind of ready to go home. Number 5, what is your favorite ice cream flavor? Probably cookies and cream, for sure. Number 6, my favorite summertime song. I just love Summertime by the Fresh Prince and DJ Jazzy Jeff, also known as Will Smith. It just, every time I hear that song, even though it's old, it just feels like summer when I hear it. I just love that song. I used to have that song play in the beginning of my summer vlogs, but I've stopped because I think there's some changes with copyright issues with YouTube. So if you've been wondering why that song doesn't play during summer vlogs anymore, that's the reason. But that is my favorite summertime song. It feels like summer when you hear it. Favorite summertime movie? That's a hard one. I don't know if it means like a movie that is set during the summertime. I guess that is what it means. I don't really think I have a favorite summertime movie. I really don't. I'm gonna have to look into that. If I have to pick a favorite movie that just feels like summer because it's just very lighthearted or just fun to watch, I would probably say Clueless, but that movie does not take place during the summer, I don't think, but I feel like it came out during the summertime when it first came out back in the day. So if I had to pick a movie without doing any research on movies that are set in the summertime, right now I'm gonna have to say Clueless. What are your Netflix summertime viewing plans? Which shows or movies do you plan to watch? So I've pretty much watched everything that I intended to watch. I watched Game of Thrones, which I didn't watch on Netflix, but that was something I ended up wanting to watch because all the hype with the show coming to an end. So I did that very early in my summer vacation / disability period, because I was on disability before my summer break started, for those of you that don't know. But I have also watched Dead to Me, which was a new series that came out on Netflix, which I really enjoyed. I am on season 2 of Good Girls, which is an NBC show, but I've watched season 1 on Netflix and now I'm watching season 2 on demand. And last week I watched 2 movies that were really cute. The first one was To All the Boys I Loved. That was on Netflix. Cute. And I absolutely positively loved, if you haven't watched this movie, I highly recommend it. Always Be My Baby. Always Be My Maybe. That was on Netflix. Just a great movie that'll have you laugh out loud. I just love it. I might watch it again, as a matter of fact. Number 9, which books are on your summertime reading list? Right now I am reading Where Are You, Bernadette? I think it's going to be made into a movie, which is why I picked up the book. I'm just about done. I don't know what to read next. I used to be really good about knowing what books I wanted to read next. So if you have any suggestions, please leave them in the description box. I kind of want to read the rest of the series. I read these books. I think we only read one of them, sorry. Me Before You by Momo Joins or something. It was a book club book that I read a few years ago when I was in a book club. And I think there are books that came after that one that I'm kind of curious to read. So I might put those on my list. Number 10, what are your must-have essential items for the summer? Access to iced coffee, I think. Pineapple, strawberries. I love eating pineapples and strawberries and blueberries and stuff like that during the summer. I like to eat them by themselves. I like to put them in salads. What else? Air conditioning in my home. And I think that's it. I don't need a whole lot, but those are the things that I really enjoy the most during summer. Number 11, any teaching goals or projects you hope to accomplish over the summer? Teaching goals really for me is just kind of getting the initial footing that I need to get transitioning from elementary school to middle school. I have been reading a book called Better Than Carrots and Sticks because I do want to take a look at like my classroom management in terms of behavior and just read up on that, because I think once you build good relationships with your students and they feel that, it's only gonna make your job easier. I've always thought that, but I think it's even more important at the middle school level because, you know, they're a little bit older and they have a little bit more sass and all of that. And I think you will lose middle school students once they start to feel like you don't value them as a person, you don't respect them. So I'm reading that to kind of set a good foundation for me going into middle school. projects, my biggest project right now is putting my classroom together. That takes me a while. So that is something that I need to start doing very soon. And then just prepping like random things that I want in my classroom, or tweaking some things, or creating some things that I didn't need in elementary school, but that I will need in middle school, just based on the switch in curriculum. Number 12, any professional development plans? Right now, no. I'm getting ready to take a trip to Finland through book bag tours to learn a little bit about the Finnish educational system, and that is a form of professional development. So I guess that would count, but as far as anything else where I'm going to a conference or anything of that nature, not really. I think reading that book, Better Than Carrots and Sticks, is also professional development, and I am enjoying that book, but that's pretty much all I have planned as of right now. Number 13, when do you start preparing to go back to school? When is your first day back? When I start preparing really depends on what's coming up. So if I were on summer break and I was going back the next school year to teach the same grade at the same school, I probably wouldn't feel the need to do anything until like maybe a month or so into my summer break. But because I am moving schools and having to set up a new classroom and having to learn a new set of curriculum and having to adjust to a new age group, I've been working on school stuff at home for a while. I had surgery in April. For a few weeks I didn't do much, but ever since I would say early May, I've been progressively working on little things that I can do sitting on the couch, watching TV. So it just depends on what the upcoming school year brings, but I definitely always work on something throughout the summer. I'm not one that's gonna not do anything at all and then just put it all off until school is about to start. My first contract day, I think, is July 31st. That's not when school starts, but that's when I have to be back at work by contract. And our first day of school is August the 5th. Number 14, describe your perfect summer day. My perfect summer day is I get to sleep until 9. I get a workout at Orange Theory with my favorite trainer. I have an iced coffee. I have a tasty salad either from Panera or one that I've made. I take a nap. I wake up from that nap. I watch a little trashy TV. Might talk to a friend on the phone. Might do a little shopping. I come home, walk the dogs while the sun is setting or when it's cooler in the evening. And then I come home from walking the dogs. Dinner's already been cooked. Maybe I have leftovers. Maybe someone's provided dinner for me. And then I just watch a really fun, lighthearted movie, and I just lay on the couch and do that until I feel like going to bed. That really is like the perfect summer day for me. Just relaxing, nothing super stressful, nothing super eventful, just a real relaxed day. Last question, 3 words that describe summer: relaxing, hot, and I don't know, amazing. I just love the freedom of summer. So relaxing, hot, and amazing are the first 3 words that I can think of. So those are all the questions that she gave us. If you can see that, probably not because I don't think it focused. But again, if you want to participate in this, I will leave the questions in the description box. If you haven't checked out the other videos from the other teachers that are participating, be sure to do that. I think Marielle is going to provide us either all with links that we can put in our description boxes, or she might make a playlist or something like that. I need to double check with her. But yeah, the more that people that participate, the funner it will be. I don't know if funner is a word, but I said it. But aside from that, I hope you guys are having an amazing summer break. If you're not on summer break yet, I'm shocked, and I'm sure it's coming soon. But if you like this video and this tag, give it a thumbs up. If you have any suggestions for books I should read, any questions or comments, leave them in the description box as well, and I will be sure to see you guys in the next video. Until then, have a great one. I will talk to you later.